Part of the journey is the end. What am I even tripping for? Everything's gonna work out exactly the way it's supposed to. I love you 3000.
So, the premiere of Wakanda Forever is done. Now we can freely talk about if Iron Man is returning in the movie, if Killmonger is returning in the movie. But before everything, if you could grab the subscribe button, hit the like icon, that would really help me bring out more Marvel and DCU content at your fingertips. And we'll break everything down, the possible returns, and the plot maybe after this intro. Hit it! Welcome to Humble Discussions. Today's topic, the return of Tony Stark. We all know Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige have been chasing Robert Downey Jr. to make that one appearance in the Secret Wars. That has been a news for some time, that he might come back and play and reprise the role of Iron Man in the Secret Wars, because you know there will be a lot of variants, a lot of multiple superheroes of the same type appearing in the Secret Wars. So why not just have another Iron Man or the same Iron Man? I don't think they'll touch the same Iron Man. They'll have a variant of Iron Man in the Secret Wars. But today, we are not talking about Secret Wars. We are talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever, where a certain Iron superhero makes her MCU debut. In the comics, Tony Stark guides her as a conscience where he speaks to her throughout while she's building and mentors her while she's building the suit. You know, Ironheart, Riri Williams, she gets to be mentored in the comics by none other than Tony Stark. There is, you know, I would not be surprised if we see an appearance of Tony Stark in this movie where he might have found a way to download his conscious into a system or an AI where he can guide people like Riri Williams to make better use of her powers and her abilities and her skill set. There has to be a way where we need to see an Iron Man, where we can see an Iron Man or a Tony Stark back in the MCU, because it has been really long since the EndGame and we have no sign of an Iron Man. Marvel's the Avengers cannot be without Iron Man for very long. We need a new Iron Man, or we need some sort of a reboot of the old Iron Man for the Avengers storyline to move forward, because none of the Avengers storyline, none of them, literally none of them, are complete without Iron Man. Also without Captain America, but we have a recasting of, or we have a new Captain America in Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie, but we definitely need that Iron Man juice, don't we? So is Wakanda Forever where Tony Stark makes his return and helps Riri Williams in whatever way possible? Maybe have a small 5-minute cameo on how and mentor Riri Williams. I'll not be surprised where if he can have an impact in the career of Riri Williams, because she's getting her own solo series as the Ironheart, and guess what? Which other character has been confirmed for that? Mephisto has been confirmed for Ironheart as well. Also, while talking about Tony Stark and his return, we also await the return of one other character, Killmonger. What about him? Is he dead? Look, in the world of comic books, no one stays dead for that longest, right? No one stays dead. The reason why we like comic books is because we like fantasies, we like the idea of resurrection, we like the idea of never dying, right? You don't really kill off, you don't really kill comic book characters, and especially the fan favorite ones. In the ending of Wakanda Forever, the ending of Black Panther, the first one, was very vague, where they didn't show what exactly happened to Killmonger, though he was stabbed, but you never know what happens after that. So he might be alive. And in the plot leak that I have broken down earlier in my earlier video, there is a time where Shuri goes ahead and gets mentored by none other than Killmonger, and he's at the red carpet. So what does that tell us? They are hiding a lot in the trailer. They are not revealing anything as of such. in the trailer. They are doing a very good job this time, Marvel, because after the disaster that they caused by Multiverse of Madness, they showed a lot in the trailer. They are trying to improve on it. They are keeping this keeping this very secretive. They are trying to hold on to things so that the audience can go and enjoy first time or on first hand in the theater. So Killmonger is definitely going to return, right? He has to be there, and we can have two Black Panthers fighting the final battle with Namor, who, by the way, himself mentions him as a mutant in the movie. So mutants, Namor will be a mutant in the movie, and he will be part or some way tag along for the X-Men storyline that Marvel Studios are going to develop and bring us a movie from the X-Men in the future. That being said, we heavily await the return of Tony Stark, and we are for sure, it is like a 90-95% surety that Killmonger is certainly going to appear in the movie while Shuri takes on the mantle of Black Panther. But Killmonger has to have a very impactful role in the movie Black Panther Wakanda Forever. That will be it for this video, guys, and if you've stayed this long, please consider commenting, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.